She whooped freaking nasty behind. I was like, you lying. You lying. But that's why I got the juice. Y'all got the juice.
What this make you feel like though? What this make you feel like though? What this make you feel like though? Y'all, come wine till you broke off your back, broke off your back, broke off your, broke off your, broke off.
Hey my Tricia babes, welcome back to your girl channel. You are now rocking out with your girl Tricia. Okay y'all, so y'all see this title, so y'all already know what we about to get into. Some storytelling time. Yes, your girl is back with another story time. And y'all, this one is, I don't know. This one is a hot mess, y'all. It's a hot mess. But before we jump into the story, y'all already know that I gotta do my little spiel first before we get started. And your girl needs you to do a few things for her to start off. So the first thing I'm gonna need y'all to do is like this video. Go ahead and like it now because we already know you're gonna make it to the end of the video. So you might as well go ahead and like it in advance, okay? Number 2, I'm gonna need you guys to leave me a comment below, okay? Y'all know I love to run my mouth. I'm definitely gonna talk to y'all and run my mouth all day long. Number 3, the very, very most important one. Your girl is always, when I say always looking for a new subby, a new best friend, a new family member, all that and then some, okay? So I'm gonna need y'all to hit that subscribe button and become a Tricia babe. Become a part of this beautiful family we are building together, okay? So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and while you at it, hit the notification bell as well, so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. And while you're doing those, you might as well go ahead and head over to Instagram and TikTok, because those 2 platforms is where y'all would know when I'm going to upload my next video and what video I'm going to upload next. Okay, y'all, I try to hurry up and run through that as quickly as possible so we can go ahead and get started into this story, okay? Okay, y'all, at any point in time, if it sounds like I'm out of breath or I'm breathing too hard, listen, I don't know if it's just the weight that's on me or what it is, but I be breathing hard, okay? I be breathing harder than the mother, okay? Like, I be out of breath. Like, I can literally walk from here to around the corner and I'm like dying out of breath. So yeah, y'all, so just kind of excuse my breathing if it kind of sounds a little off, or if it just sounds like I'm out of breath or I'm breathing too hard. Y'all gonna have to excuse that, okay? Like, I'm not the skinniest girl in the world, so I think it's the weight that be causing me to breathe so hard. I'm gonna just chuck it up to his dad. I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming it's just that, y'all, okay? But I just want to let y'all know in ahead of time in case y'all are concerned with my breathing. But yeah. Anyways, I believe I mentioned before in a previous story time, I'm honestly not 100% sure, but I believe I mentioned before what high school I was going to. So I was going to Ed White High School, which of course is in Jacksonville, because that's where I'm from, y'all, born and raised, okay, Jacksonville. So yeah. I was going to Ed White during this time, but I can't remember what grade I was in. I don't think it was my senior year. It wasn't my senior year. I believe it was actually like my junior year. It was either senior or junior, but 9 times out of 10, it was most likely my junior year. In this story, it definitely involves a person that I've already previously talked about before in my story times, but I'm not going to give them the same name that I've always given them in my story times, just because, I don't know, I feel the need to, conceal their identity a little bit more better. So I'm gonna give them a different name, and I'm going to name her, I'm just gonna give her a random name, y'all, and I'm just gonna name her Hazel. That's what I'm gonna name her. During this time, of course, you know, we in high school at this time, and Hazel, she was dating this guy that she had been messing with, in which we're gonna give him a name as well too, and we're gonna name him Playa, just because I felt like he kind of did his dirt at times. He did his dirt and he got caught up. So yeah, we just gonna call him Playa. So yeah, so of course Hazel is dating Playa. This was pretty much like the only guy she had ever talked to in high school. And so Playa had like I would call him a best friend, but of course, you know, guys don't necessarily call each other best friends. You know, they may call each other like homeboys, or this my brother. If like they real close, they'll start considering each other like brothers or something like that. So yeah, so he had a homeboy that was pretty much like his best friend. He was really close to, and we're gonna give him a name as well too. We're gonna start off these names early, y'all. So we're gonna name him Slick. We're gonna name him Slick, okay? Because yeah, he was something else. Okay, he had a girlfriend, and he had been with this girl like the whole time throughout high school. From what I can remember, they had been together the whole time throughout high school. And his girlfriend, she was like extremely sweet. Like, his girlfriend was like, she was quiet. She was quiet. She rarely talked. I don't think I ever heard that girl talk before. I probably heard her talk maybe like 1 or 2 times. And she would talk so low, but you can tell she was really sweet, and she was very unproblematic. And just seeing them two together, Slick was kind of like loud. He was goofy. And you can tell like he was like a player kind of like dude. Or whatever. He was kind of like Playa. I can kind of see a little bit of why they were such good friends. Because, yeah, Slick did his dirt as well, too, okay? I was shocked to really know that they were going together, because she really didn't seem like his type. And it just seems like they were like an odd match, just because she was so sweet and quiet, and he was just like so out there. So I was kind of like a little bit shocked to find out that they were dating each other. But you know, opposites attract. So with him being so kind of like out there, and him kind of being like a little loud, and he's very like open, like he talks to like a lot of people and stuff like that. He's not standoffish like she was. With them being so opposite, I guess, you know, they just attracted to each other. You know, he probably didn't want to be with somebody that was similar to him. I guess they were a good match in that sense of thinking. So like I say, Slick, he had a girlfriend or whatever, and I'm trying to think on whether or not if I should give her a name. In which I'm gonna go ahead on and give her a name. I'm hoping I don't forget nobody's name, because at this point I'm about to name off too many people. I'm hoping I don't forget nobody's name. I'm gonna just go ahead and name her Sweetie, just because of what I just already told y'all. She was a very sweet girl. So it was this new girl that had came to the school in the mid part of the year or something like that. She ended up coming to the school, and we're gonna give her a name as well too, and we're gonna name her Nasty, just because I feel like it fit her. So she wasn't like a physically nasty person, but like hygiene wise or anything like that, she wasn't physically nasty, but she was just downright wrong. She was just not really a good person in a sense. So I feel like the best like name I can come up with for her pretty quickly would be Nasty. So yeah. Anyways, Nasty ends up coming to the school during the mid part of the year. And so I end up having a class with both Nasty and Slick. And so I would notice that they will be kind of like talking and stuff like that to each other in class, and they actually sat by each other. I didn't really think nothing of it. Like, I don't be really like peeping like other people's stuff and what they be having going on, because it's none of my business. I don't care. So I'm not really peeping that kind of stuff. But if I hear something, then you know I'm gonna start peeping and trying to see what y'all got going on. I'm gonna be nosy then. So y'all know, when being in high school, you know, rumors and secrets and all that stuff starts to get spreaded around, and people start hearing about other people's business and hearing what's going on and stuff. So it starts to go around the school that Nasty, of course, is messing with Slick. And y'all, when I tell y'all I had heard that mess, I was so shocked, because it's just like, his girlfriend is so freaking sweet. She is so sweet. Sweetie is so freaking sweet. And I'm just like, why would you sit up there and do that to that girl? Like, come on now. Why is you freaking doing that girl like that? Like, to be honest, she was too good for him. Like, I'm not gonna knock him. He was an alright looking dude or whatever. And I'm pretty sure that he had a lot going for himself as well too, as far as future wise and stuff like that go. But in actuality, when looking at the whole picture, she was too good for him. She definitely was too good for him. And so when I heard that Nasty was messing with Slick, I was like, that mess is just so freaking messed up. It's like so messed up. Like, I don't know. You know, dudes, sometimes they don't be thinking, they don't care about other people's feelings. They only be worried about theirs and worried about in the moment. And they don't think about nothing else. They don't think about the future or anything like that, or how this is going to affect their relationship. So I thought it was just pretty messed up. It's not like Sweetie was like a downright like just rude female that deserves something like that. She didn't. She was just so sweet, and you could tell like she wouldn't harm a fly. She wouldn't dare think to cheat on Slick. But you know, he was doing his dirt at the end of the day. Started out small, you know, some people talking about it or whatever, but then it starts to really get big, and a lot of people started talking about it in the school, to the point to where eventually it's going to get back to Sweetie. So it does get back to her. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I'm not going to tell y'all how I know this. I'm not going to put any of this kind of business out, but I'm going to tell y'all what happened. Of course, I'm just not going to tell y'all who told me. But Slick had, I guess he had Nasty come over his place or whatever. When his mom wasn't home, he had her come over. And Sweetie pulled up. She pulled up to his place, and she knew that Nasty was in there. She pulled up with her sister, y'all. She pulled up with her sister. And she was banging on the door, everything, trying to get him to come in that door, because she knew that Nasty was in there with Slick. When I tell y'all, she called his mama, and his mama was pissed that that girl was in there. She told him to go open up that door for Sweetie. She told him to go open up that door. Now, I don't know how the conversation necessarily went between Sweetie and Slick's mom, but I know that his mom told him to go open up that door. And when I tell you he went to go open up that door, my that told me this story, they actually know her mom. And so, you know, her mom told my everything that happened, and they ran it back to me. But that's why I got the juice for y'all. I got the juice. Oh my goodness, y'all. So he opened up that door, and when I tell y'all, like, she whooped freaking Nasty behind. She whooped her behind, and I was like, you lying, you lying. She whooped that girl behind. I was like, yes, she tore her up. I'm like, she don't even look like the type whatsoever. But you know, even though she don't look like the type, she look like she wouldn't hurt a fly, y'all. She looked like she wouldn't hurt a fly. Like, she wouldn't dare raise her hand to anybody. But you know, you can never judge a book by its cover. That's why they tell you can't judge nobody, whether short, tall, small, big, whatever. You can't judge nobody, because you really don't know how they get off until you see them get off, okay? You really don't know how a person can really get down until you see that in person. Okay, even though she was a really sweet girl, I guess when you take her there and you push her, she gonna show you a different side besides that sweet side that we all normally see. And she so reminded me of me, because I feel like that. I feel like in a lot of ways, towards a lot of people, I'm very, very sweet. But if you take me there, oh, best to believe you're gonna see another side. Like, don't let this little baby face and this little high-pitched voice fool you, okay? I will take it all the way down. With no hesitation. With literally no hesitation, I will take it all the way down if you take me there. Or if I want to go there, just because I'm ready to fight. I will go there, trust me. And so she really reminded me of myself in that situation. But I was happy when they told me that, you know, she hadn't did her, you know, her big one. And she showed out and gave Nasty the butt whooping that she clearly needed. I was happy because, y'all, it wasn't like Nasty did not know that Slick had a girlfriend. She knew that he had a girlfriend. like I said, he had been dating this girl ever since, you know, we all got to high school. And I didn't know them before high school, so he could have possibly been dating her in middle school. Who knows? So he had already been dating this girl for a while. Pretty much everybody in school knew that they was dating. So she knew he had a girlfriend, and you still decided to mess with him. That's wrong. That is so wrong. At the end of the day, that's so wrong. So you deserve to get your behind beat for it. If you want to lay down with somebody who is in a relationship or who is married, just be prepared for the repercussions that may come your way. And that's exactly what she wasn't prepared for. Like, you need to stay ready so you don't get ready, especially when you doing stuff like that. You got to stay on like 10 at any given moment. You never know what may happen. But I feel like she probably wasn't trying to stay ready or wasn't making sure that she was ready if the time coming she did need to be ready. I feel like she wasn't checking for any of that or expecting any of that to happen just because Sweetie is so sweet, and she probably really thought that she wasn't gonna get down like that, and she did. Okay, she really did. And so that's her fault if she thought that, for underestimating that girl. But she dang sure showed her. And so after the whole situation or whatever, Slick was coming to school. He was depressed. Like, he was depressed. He was just like going through it just because of everything that was going on. I remember Hazel telling me that, of course, you know, Playa was trying to you know, just be on Slick's side and make sure that he was good just because he was going through a lot. And I can definitely see the change in him because he will be so, you know, like happy going and all that kind of stuff like that when he was at school. But, you know, shortly after him messing with Nasty and stuff, his spirits was like going down. Like, he was so sad now, and he would barely talk in class or anything, and he was always talking. So I'm like, dang, that's crazy. He gave off the vibes that he would cheat on his girlfriend or cheat on Sweetie or cheat on whoever he would be in a relationship with. He gave off those kind of vibes, because you know how you could just look at a guy and tell that he ain't no good. He was one of them kind of guys. But I honestly thought that he wasn't doing wrong by Sweetie just because of the type of person she was, and I didn't think that he would do her like that. But I mean, you know, a guy is going to be a guy at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10. So he most definitely did her wrong. And when I found out about Nasty, him messing around with Nasty, then other people started coming up. I started hearing about him messing with other people. I'm like, dang, he been cheating on this girl. I'm like, he been cheating on her. I wonder if she knew about any of the other people. I don't know if she did, because I mean, I ain't hear about no other people getting their behind tore up. So let me fix myself, y'all. Dang. So yeah, I don't know if she knew about the other people, but she definitely knew about Nasty. And if she didn't know about the other people, she might have didn't like feel the need to go at them, just because the way that Nasty and Slick was going on, they were acting as if like this man wasn't in a relationship. They were being disrespectful with it. After so long they had been messing around, they really start to get disrespectful with it, and they will be like public with it. Like, she will be flirting with him all out in the open, touching on him all out in the open. I'm just like, oh my goodness, Jesus. I'm like, well, did he break up with Sweetie yet? Or are they even still together? Because they are definitely doing too much right now. Like, you can really see that it's clearly something going on with them. All these other people that I had heard of him messing with, or anybody else who I've heard him messing with, I never physically seen them do anything in like the open or in like a closed area. I never physically seen them do anything or have like any kind of like looks where you can tell there's something going on. I've never seen that. So they were kind of, you know, being secretive about whatever they were doing with the other people that I did hear about he was messing with. But with Nasty, no, they were being like straight disrespectful with it. So I guess she felt like, dang, y'all ain't even gonna try and hide it. Y'all gonna be disrespectful with it. Oh yeah, I ain't got no choice but to whip her behind at this point. After everything had happened, maybe like a few months have went by, stuff started to die down with Slick and Nasty and Sweetie. But I'm not 100% sure, y'all, if shortly after everything had happened, if him and Sweetie did break up, or if they were still together and they were trying to make it work. I believe they were still together. I guess she said that's her man and she gonna stick beside him. Because she a better one than me, because I would have, And then you gonna be disrespectful with it. You being all out in the open at our freaking school, like, flirting with this girl and stuff. You gonna be that disrespectful with it, as if like everybody and their mama in the school don't know that we date each other. And you gonna be disrespectful with that girl like that. She better than me. I wouldn't have took him back. I wouldn't have still stayed with him. I wouldn't have did none of that. Like, I would have beat him and her up. Matter of fact, she wouldn't have just been the one that got the butt whipping. He would have got it right along with her. You know, I don't know. Maybe she wants to spell her dude. I don't know. But yeah. So, like I said, a few months have went by since the incident have happened. And so, Hazel comes to me one day in school, and she was like telling me that she was for the go to Slick House, but she was going there for, of course, Playa. She was going there for her boyfriend, but they were going to meet up at Slick's house. I'm like, oh, okay. So as she told me this, y'all, she's telling me this to pretty much ask me, or to pretty much tell me that Slick wanted me to come with her. When she told me that, I'm like, what? I'm just looking like, hold on, wait, what? What is going on here now? Hold on, you went from you telling me that you finna go over there to see your dude to you asking me to tag along? Hold on, wait, when this became a two-person thing? Because what the hell I need to come for? If you're going over there to see your dude, and of course, if y'all can put two and two together, you clearly know what she's going over there for. Like, she just not going over there just to spend time with him. They clearly, you know, finna get it in real quick. So, I'm like, what the hell I need to come for? Like, what the hell's going on? Like, what I need to come for? So, she's telling me, of course, that Slick wants me to come. And so, I'm like, no, I'm not coming. The hell? I'm not coming. What I need to come for? I'm not coming. She was like, well, I had already told him that you're not coming, that you're not on that type of time, you're not coming. Yeah, because, yeah, no, hell no. And so, I guess he didn't want to take no for an answer, y'all, and he wanted her to ask me again, because I remember her asking me more than one time. The second time around when she asked me, she was like, well, if you come, I'll get you some wings from A&D Wings, y'all. Y'all, during that time, I was literally obsessed with A&D Wings, literally. And back then, you know, we were young, we were in high school. I didn't have a job in high school, she did. So, you know, she could pay for things without having to ask her parents or anything like that for money. So, she could go and get your girl some wings. Y'all, as y'all can figure, since I'm so happy about these wings, when she brung up them damn wings, I say, you gonna give me a 10-piece? She said, I get you a 10-piece. I said, I'm coming. I said, I want my wings as soon as we freaking leave. I want my wings. She told us, okay, I'll get you your wings. Y'all, when I tell you I was so obsessed with A&D Wings, and I always got Cajun Ranch. That's the flavor I always freaking got. Like, I was obsessed with they wings in that particular flavor. Like, I wouldn't get nothing else but that and some fries. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's all she had to say, and I was down for it, y'all. But listen, y'all. Listen. And just because I was down for it, that don't mean I went over there and, you know, got it in with Slick. No, that is not what happened. I'm already let y'all know that right now, for y'all get it in y'all head thinking, well, dang, she went to go, you know, get it in with Slick for some wings. No, ma'am. My stuff ain't worth no 10-piece wings. I'm sorry. As much as I love them wings, my stuff ain't worth no 10-piece wings, okay? And she wasn't getting me the wings to go over there and get it in with Slick either, in case of y'all may possibly be thinking that. That's not why she was doing that. She was doing it because, of course, he wanted me to come over so bad. And I guess, you know, she was just like, well, you can keep him company while, you know, me and Playa do our little thing, and then we can go ahead on and leave. Or I don't know what else was being said behind closed doors with all three of them. Maybe possibly Slick could have been like, well, if you finna bring your girl over here, you finna get some, shoot, you need to find me somebody, or see if her homegirl would come as well too. So you know, I could try and get me some as well too. He may be looking at it and saying, well, dang, it ain't fair. You know, I'm finna let y'all get in at my place and I ain't even finna get none. You know, that's how some dudes are. So I don't know what was being said behind closed doors. But, you know, that could have been, you know, a potential thing that was being said. I have no clue. At the end of the day, I went ahead and agreed to it, but I was just so confused as to why he wanted me to come. Yeah, me and Hazel were really great friends, and we were always around each other a lot in high school. So I can see him asking for me just because I'm so close to Hazel, and we're really good friends. And I guess he was like, well, just see if, you know, she'll come. Y'all always together. She may possibly want to come. So I guess that's probably why he wanted me to come, because I had like more than one class with Slick, but I didn't talk to him like that. I rarely said 2 words to this man. Like, I rarely talk to him. And you think I'm gonna come over there, and clearly you want me to come over there for one thing, because you ain't just trying to chill with me, watch movies or anything like that. And we don't even know we don't even really talk to each other like that. So clearly that's not what you wanted me to come over there for. You want me to come over there so we can try and get it in while they getting it in. And it's not gonna go down like that. Like, I don't know what kind of female you think I am. I'm not nasty. I'm not just gonna give it up like that. And like I said, y'all, I think that him and Sweetie was still dating. Like, I'm not coming over there for that. You lost your dang mind. Like, the heck? I mean, I'm not 100% sure if they were still dating. I think they were, but if I can remember correctly as well too, I also think that they did break up. I'm honestly not 100% sure, but I felt like I wasn't really doing anything wrong because I knew I wasn't coming over there to do anything at all with this man. So, you know, I kind of felt like I wasn't doing nothing wrong, you know? Maybe it was a little bit wrong, but I didn't do nothing with him at the end of the day. So, I mean, she ain't got to worry about me. Don't try and put your paws on me, baby. Because it ain't going to turn out how it did with you and Nasty. Like, I'm going to get right with you at the end of the day. So, don't come over here with that mess. But anyways, so I went ahead and decided. I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll go ahead on and come with you, girl, I guess. So we skipped our last period, and my last period was a math class. I had a math class during that time. I think it was like pre-calculus or something like that. I had a math class, but I would skip that class a lot, y'all. But the odd part about it is that I passed that class with flying colors. Okay, I skipped it a lot, but I think I came out of that class with like a B+. And I remember some people in the class would be like, how are you passing this class and you rarely come? I'm like, well, it's honestly, high school math wasn't that hard to me. So that's why I was able to skip it, still pass, because it honestly wasn't that hard to me, like, to understand the material. So I was okay to just be skipping it. But even though, you know, that's not the right thing to do, but, you know, that's just what I did at the end of the day. So I'm like, okay, well, she was like, are you gonna be able to skip your last class? So I was like, yeah, I guess I can. So of course, you know, I skipped the class, and we in her car, because she had a car at the time. So we in her car, we drive into Slick place, and I'm just telling her, I'm just like, I hope you know ain't nothing for to go on. I'm finna sit right there, and I'm finna do my homework. I'm finna do my homework while he do whatever he finna do. Yeah, because I don't know what's the purpose of him wanting me to come. He finna be real disappointed at the end of the day when I leave up out of here. He finna be angry in the mug, because yeah, I'm not even finna sit nowhere near you at all. Like, you finna be real mad, disappointed when you see me pull out this goddamn notebook and this goddamn workbook, and I start taking this pencil out and writing down stuff and looking at this book and all that and doing my homework. You finna be real mad, okay? Because you thought that just because I said yes, you was finna get some, but you technically ain't, okay? I'm just doing this for the wings at the end of the day. I'm just doing this to get some wings. Nothing else, nothing more. That just is what it is. And of course, Hazel knew I wasn't going to do nothing with him. She know that I'm not on that type of time, or whatever the case may be. And she had already told him that, you know, I'm like, I don't know what you got on your mind, but she not that kind of person. Like, it's not going to happen. But he was still insisting on me coming. So to me, it's like, you honestly can't be mad if nothing happens, or you really honestly can't be upset when I leave up out of here and nothing happens, because she already warned you that nothing was going to happen because I wasn't that kind of person. So I hope you're not feeling no type of way when I leave up out of here at the end of the day. And even if he did, I wouldn't give two raggedy behind. Y'all can complete the sentence, okay? I wouldn't care, because who is you? I don't like you. I don't hardly know you like that, Slick. Like, we know each other, but we don't really talk to each other. And you got so much drama going on. And nasty is disgusting. Like, I don't know what y'all been swapping with each other, what y'all done gave each other. You think I want to join in that? You don't lost your mind. You think I want to join in this little love triangle y'all got going on over here? You crazy. Like, you ain't even all that cute, homeboy, for me to even be putting myself in that kind of situation whatsoever. So, yeah, you finna be real mad when I leave up out of here. Best believe that one. Best believe that one. But anyways, y'all, so we pull up there, y'all, and I'm a little bit nervous. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous. But you know, it just is what it is, to be honest. And when we walk in, it was like a female sitting on the sofa. I don't know who this girl was. I don't know if this was a sister, who it was. She didn't say anything to us. It was more than one room. So when we walk in, Hazel went to the back with Playa, and I walked over to Slick room. And y'all, let me say this. When we walked in the house, of course, Playa came out to come and get Hazel. Slick was still in his room. Like, I had to walk back there myself. If you think that you finna get something out of me, or you think that you finna try and get something out of me, the least you could have did was got your lazy black ass up and came and got me from the living room like Playa came and got Hazel. So not only do you want me to give up my goods to you, but you want me to come and walk back there to your room to come and give it to you as well too? Are you crazy? Like, oh my goodness, some freaking dudes, I swear y'all, some freaking dudes is just full of themselves, like, for real. They really are. And I don't know if him being in this little love triangle or Nasty always on his, you know, I don't know if that got his head all capped up and clouded or something, but she must be whispering stuff all up in your ear, letting you know that you the ish or something, or telling you the ish or something, because the nerve of you not to get your legs behind this bed and come and get me like I know your house like that. Like I know the whole layout of your house and I know exactly where to go at and go find you. Like I've been here before. Like, come on now. Like, I think Play had to tell me where to go, where his room was at. Like, I'm like, oh Lord, please, y'all need to make this a quickie. Like, please don't be in here like no whole hour or 2 hours. Please make this a quickie so I can get up out of here. Like, I'm already ready to go. And I ain't even stepped foot in this man's room yet. I'm already ready to go. So when I get in his room or whatever, he just like, hey, or whatever, and he just, you know, greeting me or whatever the case may be. So I'm like, hey, Slick, the hell? And y'all, he just laid all out on his bed and shit, and he just got his hand all behind his freaking head, and you know, his head leaned on his pillow, just laid all back. He like laid all back as if like I'm just supposed to come and run and jump on him or hop on him or something and just, you know, start riding him or something. I don't know. But he just laid all out like, okay, come on and do what you about to do to me. Like, that's the kind of vibes I was getting when I walked up in there. And I like looked at him, and he didn't have like no chair, nothing in his room, so I had no choice but to sit on his bed. So I politely sat on the edge of the freaking bed, and I sat so far on the edge of the bed to where I was almost about to fall off. It was a couple times I did have to keep scooting back because I'm literally sitting on the edge. It's like close to the edge as I possibly can. So y'all, he just kind of like talking and stuff like that, and just, I don't even know what the hell he was talking about. I wasn't halfway paying attention to him. I politely pulled out my goddamn homework in that textbook, and I went to doing my work. And I can tell y'all, he was agitated. He was agitated in a mug. He was agitated. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, what? I don't understand what what you honestly was expecting when this girl had already told you that I wasn't on that type of time. What honestly was you expecting? What you thought? Just because I said yes, I changed my mind? No, sir. No. I couldn't honestly see him thinking that. If, you know, if she was saying no and then all of a sudden she changed her mind, she should clearly know why I want her to come over here, because we don't really talk like that in high school. I mean, it's because we don't really talk like that in class or anything like that. So she should really know why I want her to come over here. So if she's saying yes all of a sudden, then clearly, you know, she want to get down with the get down. I mean, I can't honestly see him thinking that, but Slick was very full of himself to think that a female you barely even talk to in school is just going to come over there the first time y'all ever like see each other outside of school in a house area setting. You just think that she just gonna come over there and immediately give you some? Like, oh my goodness, the nerve of him. Now, like I said, y'all, he was messing with other people in the school. He did, you know, mess with other people on Sweetie. So I don't know if it went like that with other females that you mess with, but it dang sure ain't for to go like that with me. And I'm for to show you today. Best believe that one. So, you know, I'm sitting on the little edge of the bed. I'm doing my homework and stuff like that. And he's talking. And he kind of like trying to like ask me like little questions. And kind of like trying to scoot a little bit closer and stuff. And I'm looking at him like, you get any goddamn closer, I promise you I'm going to stab you with this pencil. Like, you got to back the heck up. The heck is wrong with you? You can clearly see I ain't coming here for all that. Like, I done pulled some whole homework out. Do you really think I'm trying to come in here to hop on your goddamn meat? No, sir. No. And so, you know, eventually I put my homework up, and we just kind of like watching whatever the heck he had on the TV. And he kind of asked me questions about the TV and talking about whatever freaking movie that was on the TV. And eventually, y'all, you know, he's trying to kind of like get like a conversation out of me and kind of get me talking to the point to where he probably feel like he can shift the conversation to go in the way that he wanted to go, and eventually can lead to some us getting it on kind of a situation. But no, I was being dry as I possibly could. I was short talking the heck out of him. He was barely even getting 2 words out of me. Like, you don't even understand how bad I don't want to be here. It's to the point where I keep checking my phone and keep checking the time. When I tell y'all, goddamn, Hazel and Player was back in that room for forever. They was in that room for forever. I'm like, oh my goodness, please hurry up. Please, like, oh my goodness. I know we young and we ain't got our own places, and parents ain't letting your significant other come over like that. So, you know, y'all can really only get it in when y'all can. I understand that completely. So, you know, y'all probably want to take y'all time with each other. But you got somebody waiting on you to get done, you know, doing what y'all doing, getting it in. So I need you to kind of hurry it up just a little bit for me, because I'm back here goddamn suffering, okay? I'm suffering and I'm ready to leave so freaking bad. And so I started checking the time on my phone. I'm just like, oh my goodness. I think they were back there in that room, y'all, for probably like a little bit over an hour. Yeah, I think a little bit over an hour. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, any day now she's gonna come in here and come and get me. I'm looking to see if she possibly texts me. I keep checking the time on my phone. I'm like, Lord, please send this girl in here right now, because I'm tired of this Zuki trying to make small talk with me, because I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make small talk so you can lead it up to you trying to approach me in a way so I know that you wanting to get it on or whatever, or you trying to approach me in a way to see if I'm gonna take the bait and we can start getting it on. I don't know, but I'm not trying to talk to you at all. I'm just trying to sit here and I'm not even trying to entertain you, to be honest. I'm not even trying to entertain you for the moment being. I'm just trying to sit here long enough to get my wings, sir. That's it. That's all I'm here for. That's all I'm waiting on. Like, I promise you, I don't want to be here at all. Like, and it was for a moment I was regretting even saying yes. I'm like, I don't even think these weeks was worth it. I don't think these weeks was worth it, because this man is working my nerves, and I know what you're trying to do. And it's just like, you got community ping, okay? You got community peen. We're trying to be, you know, PG-13 over here, y'all, okay? You got community peen. Do you think I want any of that in my heavenly goodness? Okay? Do you think I want any of that dirty stuff in my clean stuff? You crazy than a mug. I'm looking at this dude like, oh my goodness, I can't. I just cannot. Like, the nerve of you. But, you know, eventually, y'all, Hazel comes back there. She opens the door. She's like, you ready? Bitch, hell yes, I'm ready. I've been ready the moment we step foot in here. I've been ready to go. Like, girl, if y'all would have took any more time, I would have probably given y'all like 10 more minutes, and I would be texting your phone like, is y'all done? Like, please tell me y'all done and y'all wrapping it up or something, because I'm ready to go. And at this point, girl, toss the keys under the goddamn door so I can go sit in the car. I done did my part. I done sat in here with this man too goddamn long. I'm ready to go. So she finally comes to get me, and the girl's still sitting on the couch, whoever the girl was when we came in. She was still sitting on the couch. I don't know, she was probably like, them nasty ass whores. Oh my goodness. I know she was probably talking mad behind crap about us. I know she was. And plus, they went to the room that was like right by the sofa. Like, the sofa was up against the room that they went into, so I don't know if she heard them or if she didn't. I have no clue. But I know she ain't hear no noise coming from goddamn slit room. All she heard was that dang TV. If anything, that's all she heard. Girl, listen, I ain't come here for that, okay? I did not come here for that. And don't be judging my goddamn friend either, because at the end of the day, that's her dude. If she want to get it in with her man, she could get it in with her man. At the end of the day, just next time, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I'm going to pass on the wings, you know. I'm going to pass next time. Because, girl, don't ask me to do this no more. This was dreadful. Okay? And I was in there suffering the whole time. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing that at all no more again, ever in life. So, you know, we got in the car. I say, let's go to freaking A&D Wings. Please take me to go get my goddamn wings, because I done enough suffering and I deserve me a 10-piece Cajun ranch right freaking now. So she was like, okay, we finna go and get your wings. Y'all, we went straight to A&D Wings. A bitch was happy than the mug. I was so happy when I got my wings and I went to freaking smacking on my wings, and I started to think, okay, it maybe was worth it. It maybe was worth it just a little bit. Just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit. But y'all, I don't know if Slick said anything to Playa, or Playa told Hazel anything that he said about me or something, because I know he had to say something. I know he was talking ish, and I know he had to say something, because I'm on shit he was pissed off that, you know, he thought I was coming in for one thing, and that's not even remotely closely at all, not even one little bit. None of that happened of what he was expecting to happen or what he was hoping would happen. None of it happened. So I know he was just extremely upset and pissed about that, especially for him to know that, you know, Playa and Hazel had been in the room for so long, you know, getting it in, and we just sitting in here barely even talking. Like, I wasn't even making eye contact with this man. I wouldn't even look at him, because I didn't want him to give me no kind of sign, signal, or any kind of look that he wanted to get down right now. I didn't, because I was going to hurt his feelings real bad. Like, I'm like, in order to keep the peace in here, I'm just going to look straight ahead, or look at my homework, or look at this TV. One of them 3 areas. But I'd be danged if I look this way and look at you on this bed just laid out like I'm just supposed to come hop on you. Like, ugh. Anyways, yeah, y'all. So, I don't know if he said anything. I'm more than sure he did, but it never got back to me at the end of the day. But yeah, that's how I took one for the team, y'all. I took one for my girl Hazel, and for them 10-piece wings. Your girl definitely took that one, okay? But yes, y'all, if y'all made it all the way to the end of the story, of course, if you haven't liked already, like your girl told you to do at the beginning, go ahead and hit that like button now, because if you made it to the end, you clearly love the story and you want to hear more. So go ahead and like and hit that subscribe button to become my new best friend, okay? You know I'm looking for on. So hit that subscribe button, become a new best friend and a new Tricia babe, and join the family. Come over here and join the family. But I love you guys so freaking much, especially if you made it to the end of the video. I appreciate you guys for watching, and of course, as always, I will see you in my next one. Bye.